So at first glance, these two USBs seem to be pretty similar, right? 128 gigabytes made by Lexar, USB 3.0. But the reason I'm making this video and the reason you're watching this is because I have a strong hunch that although these two USBs seem to be pretty similar on the outside, their read and write speeds are different. And I'm going to test that. I have my computer here, so I want to test the write speed or the read speed of these USBs as I transfer a file over. And if my hypothesis is correct, one particular USB should be quicker than the other one in transferring files. And these two USBs are super similar, I kid you not. And just to show you how similar these are, I have the original packaging here for this USB, and as you can see, Lexar, they are super similar, right? You can barely tell the difference just by the packaging. So that's why I made this video. So I'm gonna unbox this real quick. Okay, let's unbox this real quick. I'm not sure how you would do this, but let's guess. So this right here is actually the S37 Lexar 128 gigabyte, and this would be the S75 one. Yeah. So that's that. Oh man. Here we go. Okay, here we are. This is the S37 USB here, and we also have in here what looks like a keyring loop. Okay, that's pretty cool. Make sure I don't lose that. Alright, so here are the two different USBs, and I've got my laptop here just to show you. So I've got some files on here that I'm going to transfer to both of these at the same time, and I actually have my phone here to time individually so I know what the speeds are. And these are claimed to have 150 megabytes per second of file transfer speed, but I'm not really focused on that too much because remember, these are USB 3.0s, right? And this is a MacBook Air, so this is only USB 2.0. But it will work on 2.0, but the speeds aren't going to be as great as 3.0. So I'm not testing that as much as seeing the difference between these two very similar USBs. So I've got my phone here. I'm going to use this mostly as a stopwatch to see different time. So I'm going to go with this one first and just plug it in here. Alright, so I've got some files on here that I'm going to upload. So you can see Lexar. And I've got some photos and videos here that I'm gonna upload at the same time. So in 3, 2, 1. So that took a total of 6 minutes and 10 seconds to transfer about 10 gigabytes of files. Okay, so I'm going to eject this guy and plug in the other one. Okay, I'm going to plug this guy in now. Now this is the, I believe, S75 version. I can't remember these names for some reason. Okay, plugging this guy in. Now this is also USB 3.0 and 128 gigabytes. Okay, I'm transferring the files over now. Now, last one I remember was 6 minutes and 10 seconds. So, let's go reset. And in 3, 2, 1. Now, keep an eye on this one, guys. So I was correct. This USB, which also has 3.0, USB 3.0, took 19 minutes to complete this exact same file transfer. So that means this USB right here is exactly more than 3 times slower than this guy right here. So I think the main thing here is that when you're in the shops or in the store and you're looking at these two USB, you're thinking, well, I'll buy them at the cheapest one, right? And that's a good point because, you know, they're saying 128 gigabytes USB 3.0. They're even made by the same company. You think, I'll just get the cheapest one because there's no point going for the more expensive one since they're offering the same numbers. But as we've seen from the evidence today, that's not exactly the case because when you buy this guy over this guy, this is almost 3 times slower, or more than 3 times slower than this guy. And that's something the manufacturers or the company will never tell you because all they want to make is more money, right? That's not something they will release to you. But that's what I'm here for, because I'm here to tell you nothing more than the truth.